And it's live. Hey guys, Gogsy here, and welcome back to Matchday Live with Pass the Mic. Today we're covering two matches. The first stream being Ross County versus Rangers, followed by Celtic against St Johnstone from about 2:45. We'll be going live for that. We'll have a wee break in between, but as of right now, all we're going to be talking about is Ross County versus Rangers. Of course, Ross County beating Celtic last week, hoping to see if they can keep up their momentum and potentially provide another shock. Whereas Rangers, on the back of a 3-2 win against Standard Liège, we'll be wanting to see if they can build on their previous success and potentially go a further 3 points clear at the top of the table. Now, we're going to look at the comments. Right now, we don't have anyone in because, well, it's Sunday morning. I'm assuming everyone's just completely dead. But Fraz will be in probably just a bit before half-time. Not half-time, before kickoff. But first of all, we're going to look at the comments. Gizmo says, "More on the Jers." Sam Patterson says he's fuming with the mother result. Mate, try being me. Niall Kane says, "Afternoon. Hello, Sam." Ross, drowned my sorrows in Amstel last night. Typical Saturday night watching Motherwell. Absolutely. Hello, Callum Davidson. With Motherwell FC, the pride of Lanarkshire. Correct. Callum Davidson says it'll be 3-1 Rangers. Hope County can go 2 in 2 weeks against Zale Farm. I really hope so as well. But of course, it would actually suit Motherwell if Rangers win the day, because the more the teams below us get beat, the less pressure it is on us. But yeah. Now we're going to start off with the starting 11s for both sides. In goals for Ross County is Laidlaw, with a back five, it seems, of Watson, Davidson, Morris, Iacovitti, who scored last week, Reid, I think that's the five, Watson, yep. Then 4 in midfield, and Payton, Tilson, Vigurs, Gardine, and Ross Stewart, the lone striker. For Rangers, it's a 4-3-3 with McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Balogun, Bassey, Aribo, Davis, Kamara, Roof, Morelos, and Kent. We'll go to Coupon Corner in about 8 minutes or so for about 5 to... Callum, you think from the outside we got unlucky, but on reflection, we dominated the first half. We did nothing with it. We scored a perfectly good goal that was not given because there was apparently a push in the box. But when you watch the footage back, whoever wins that header, I can't remember who it was because I only watched it back once, but whoever wins that header in the box to flick on to Bevis Mugabe, he never pushed anyone. So I don't see anything wrong with it. And the goal was given us a foul on the defender. And then in typical Motherwell fashion, we come out the second half to absolute hee-haw with the ball. We hit the post at 1-0, but Hibs ultimately deserved it from their second half performance. And we were absolutely shite in that second half performance. And I'm not afraid to say it because things need to be fixed here. And the amount of just positivity that we say in the media, it's not looking good. Like, we just completely say all the time, oh, there's positives to take from X, Y, and Z, except there's nothing positive to take from a 3-0 defeat at home to Hibs, who are supposedly one of our top 6 rivals. So, I mean, it's a results business, and you can't just go about saying there's positives to take from getting beat 4-1 by Celtic, getting beat 5-1 by Rangers, getting beat 3-0 by Hibs, all at home. So, there's going to be a time where people are going to take a serious look at these results that we've had, and they're going to... It's not going to be good. It's a results business at the end of the day. Good morning, Sheriff. How's it going? Hello, Gogsy. Just won the SPFL with Motherwell. Respect that. Just subscribe. Keep it up. Cheers, Luke Gregg. Appreciate that. Hello, Gogsy. Just won the SPFL and Europa League. Wake up, mate. Ross Lockhart says we need to start taking our chances at this rate, we're literally throwing points away. You're absolutely spot on. We had enough chances to win yesterday's game, and it was stupid. We were absolutely shite. Marcus Calderon says, best second half I've seen from us all season. That's because we laid down. I'm not saying that because I'm bitter. It's because it's the absolute truth. We were absolutely honking in that second half. Colin Richard says, good morning, Gogsy. Chin up from yesterday, mate. Mate, it's getting to a point where I can't even look up. I mean, the 6 points we got on Thursday is a blessing, because if we didn't get those 6 points, I'd be looking right down the way. Sorry, I need to go close the curtains. But yeah, I'm trying my best to fill dead air because I don't have anyone to help me on stream today. So it's just me. Yeah. Bloody curtains. There'll be curtains for Motherwell at this rate this season. Anyway, where was I? On my train of thought. I know that. I've literally just said that, Gordon. Nice name, by the way. Hey, Kieran. I thought I heard a horn. Honk if you're horny. Hello, Colbert. Where's everybody else? Everybody else is bugging off. It's just me and my horn. Ryan Dunbar says, Gogsy, 6 points in 1 week, whilst only playing once. That's some feat, especially when we've got beat in that game. And my club need to show Celtic how to beat Ross County. Marcus Calderon says, I agree. I don't know why you stopped pressing your second half. We had no answer to it. You're absolutely right. And I mean, our strikers are absolutely horrible at the moment. Like, our top scorer is COVID. Makes you wonder what the strikers do in training. Like, Chris Long's an empty jersey, sorry. From start to finish, I have no idea either. Probably when we beat Ross County 4-0. I think that was our best performance of the season. And the scoreline actually flattered Ross County that day. We just took our chances that day, and we were clinical, and we've not been so clinical since. Louis Marshall says, even though the scoreline doesn't reflect it, the team looked much better with Allen back. Yeah, we did. We looked a lot better with Allen back, but at the same time, there's 11 men on the pitch, and at least a few of them didn't perform in that second half. My prediction for this game today, I'm going for a 3-1 win for Rangers. It's part of my Coop and Corner as well, so I'll be saying that in 2 minutes. Chris Long was an empty jersey at Blackpool, so it's not just at Motherwell. Yeah, I hope it's a good game today. Ross Lockhart said, we'll be going to Coop and Corner 5-2. What gets teams into Europe next season? Is it the top 5 or cup winners? It's cup winners plus 4. So basically, it's top 2 get Champions League, 3rd place and 4th place get Europa Cup or Europa League, and I've got that mixed up. The cup winner gets Europa League, and 3rd and 4th gets the Conference League. However, the 5th place will open up to Europe should the Scottish Cup winner already be qualified for Europe. I think that's the best way of summarising it. We're up to 70 people in the chat. Hello, everyone. Feel free to leave a few questions, and I'm happy to take time to answer it. Hello, Kirsten. How's it going? Likes in the chat if you want to join. Hello, Ross Lockhart. Who would I sign in January, mate? Anyone that can actually hit a shot on target. Because yesterday we only had 1 shot on target. Despite my moaning that Hibs did not deserve to take the lead. Because it was all Motherwell up until that point. Who says, well, things would be a lot better if I supported a good team. What happened yesterday? Did you not see my rant? It's in the video of Motherwell Hibs. The other boys, no idea where. Realistically, if you were to sit me down and hold a gun to my head, asking me to name a player I would sign on a permanent deal, you know what? I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. I think that striker from Harrogate Town might be a good shot. Jack Muldoon. I think he'd be a good signing because he did bits for them in the conference last year. So for me, Jack Muldoon. If you had to force me to say anything, Jack Muldoon for Harrogate. Thank you very much, Kirsten. I thought I'd look smart for the double bill of Old Firm fixtures. Not Old Firm fixtures. Ross County and St Johnstone fixtures. There you go. Niall Kane says, who would you sell from? If anything, I wouldn't sell anyone. I would just let Chris Long go. It just has to be that. Do you think Saints can get a result considering they're good for? No, I think Celtic will turn up today. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? If I get enough likes on this video, I'll probably dive into doing a 5 players Motherwell must sign sort of thing. Cheers, Cam Cycling. Congrats on hitting 9k. You might have hit it for a while, but I haven't been here for ages. Cheers, Cam. Thanks for the return, and feel free to like this video. Ross Lockhart says, Gogsy, you need to get the wee bro in this. Well, the thing is, the bro lives in Edinburgh at the moment, so because he's at university, he's started uni, so the bro does not do football either. So I think it'll be 3-1 to Rangers today. But yes, now it's time for Coupon Corner. My Coupon Corner for today, I've taken Rangers half-time, full-time at half odds. A goal in both halves between TSV Hartberg and Rapid Vienna. A goal in Sheffield United v Leicester, over 1.5 goals, over 8.5 corners and over 25 booking points. A goal in both halves of Celtic versus St Johnstone. Bodo Glimt half-time, full-time against Shabæk of Norway. And Molde to beat Alsut half-time, full-time. A fiver returns £102. Hopefully it comes in. It'll cheer me up after the shite weekend so far I've had. And yeah, hopefully you can sit and enjoy with me. And feel free to comment what your Coupon Corner is. Who will score for Rangers? I don't know. I'm never really good at predicting a scorer. If Jermaine Defoe was playing, I'd be tipping Defoe because Defoe usually scores against not so high rated teams. Can't see Ross County scoring, but I'm often wrong, says Colin. But then again, Rangers don't look like conceding half the time. Ross Lockhart says Ali McCoy will score a double today. Yeah. You like my t-shirt on my Scottish World Cup draws? Thank you very much, Colin. Yeah, I mean, it was just a fiver on the classic football shirts. So I thought I had to invest. It was part of a Black Friday sale, so I thought, well, be rude not to say, as we've got Scotland content coming up on Monday. Monday, it says in the advent calendar that we'll be doing Football Manager content, but instead we're going to be doing live coverage of the World Cup qualifying draw. We better put Sky Go on now. Hello, Callum Chauvelin. Tornado 16 says, I saw you when you've been to St Johnstone away 2 seasons ago from the East Stand. Nice. What's the difference between this year and last year? Well, we were shite last year, believe it or not, and we finished third. It's just been a downward spiral ever since. Because we went from like February to March, we went 8 games without a win. Sounds Better UK says, alrighty, Gogsy, time to come to Ibrox, make the move from Mother. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I couldn't do that for love nor money. Maybe you're a bit, yeah, very good. Very good. What do you think will be the difference between Celtic this? The difference between Celtic this year and Celtic last year is Celtic are shite now. Rangers are actually putting up a challenge, and I'm not saying that they didn't in previous years, but Celtic don't have an answer to Rangers. Next comment. But yes, it's a minute's silence that's taking place right now. Jeremy Frimpong is here for 10 in a row. Oh my days, says Stuart Hattrick, 3-2 Ross County. I'd love to see that. Looking at other comments. Yes, I am behind. That's what it is for the broadcast. As I say, pretty much every stream, YouTube, when I'm recording this at the moment, me speaking right now, basically, me speaking right now, you'll be hearing me speaking in 30 seconds. Because that's how the broadcast works. It happens in TV media as well, so it's not an uncommon thing. Also, the live stream of Sky Sports, Ross County versus Rangers, that is probably about 20 seconds behind. So 20 plus the 30, we're practically almost a minute behind the proper broadcast. But hello, Frazqwandro, how's it going, mate?
Good day, Charlie, mate. Glad to be here.
I need to change the background.
I just saw it.
I know.
Sam.
Guten Tag. How's it going, mate?
No bad. Just try to get on the Sky Go account.
Hi, me too. I'm using it as well.
I was just... well, don't even know if we can give predictions yet. Wow, we're kind of past that time for predictions. I'll give you one anyway.
All right, okay, let's hear it.
I think County are going to take a lot of positives from beating Celtic. I think this is going to be a closer game than people are making it out.
Aye.
Because if this was at Ibrox, I think it would be like 4-5-0. But I think because it's obviously in Dingwall, and I think there's obviously some people there, so I think it's going to be 3-1 Rangers.
Mm.
I think Ross County are going to have a good game at it.
Yep, I can back that.
Hello, Cam Cyclone. Hello. Hello, Colin. I'm very well. How are you, mate?
Mm-hmm.
Fraz, did you get captured by Joseph yesterday, seeing as you were both absent on the stream for a while yesterday? Yes, Joseph captured me, and I prefer not to speak after that.
You did unspeakable things.
Pretty much. Ross, I just took a day off.
Yeah. Everyone deserves a day off. 15
consecutive streams not to shag my own arse.
Oh, brilliant. Mm-hmm.
I'm the same as Fraz. This will be difficult today. Always is up and down. Well, I think it's the same for a lot of clubs. Going up to the Highlands is a difficult task.
Change of air.
Yeah, change of air. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it.
Come on, try to find this stream. Hello, Angus. How are you? I'm very well, mate.
Hello, Luke Hipster. All right, aye. You've already read it. Aye, this about 200 on apparently at Ross County versus Rangers. Now we're up to. I was about to say we're up to 104 viewers, but now it's gone down to 92. They probably realised that this game is, or this stream is not an actual live stream of the game.
No, we don't want Sky clamming our asses.
Sam Patterson says, hope we will get back to Fir Patterson. Going by our recent form of play, I'd rather not. I'd rather just sit here in my room and just not be open to the world at all. We've been that bad. Lucky to get nil yesterday.
Is it that bad?
Oh mate, it was awful.
I seen it. Obviously, it was 0-0 at half time, and then fucking 3-0.
We dominated the first half. We got a goal disallowed that was an absolutely legitimate goal, but the referee gave it for a free kick, even though whoever won the header in the box never actually touched anyone.
We've had a game like that. You played really well against Hibs 0-0 in the first half, and then we played them, what was it, the 2018-19 season, 0-0 in the first half and then 3-0 in the second.
That was a joke, man.
It wasn't pretty, Colin. It wasn't pretty by a long shot, but, it was a win. So,
yeah,
we'll take it.
What was the goal like for Paul McGowan?
A howitzer.
A howitzer.
I said these in the chat. It just sums it up. And I said to my dad, actually, it sums it up when Paul McGowan's the one getting the goal. Because, it shouldn't need to get to a midfielder for one bit of madness, one bit of class getting the only goal of the game. We've got we had Jakubiak on the park, we had Sow on the park, we had Mullen on the park, we had Afolabi. It's worrying. It's worrying, but we got the win.
Yeah, that's the main thing, mate. That's all you need. Ryan Dunbar says, I feel the same way about Rangers. Even though we are flying, I'd rather not go to Ibrox in case it has an adverse effect on the team and we start being poor.
I think Rangers are they're probably seen there's nobody in, so we still need to raise our performances to a good level. And in this season, Rangers are superseding performances week in, week out at Ibrox.
Yeah, I think there is a lot of pressure when Rangers play at Ibrox because, of course, they've got all this expectation that they are going to win, and they haven't dealt with it in the right way over the past few seasons.
Yeah.
The right way in terms of the fan opinion.
The fan opinion.
Yes.
It just feels so bizarre seeing fans in stadiums. It's not a lot, but it's still progress.
Aye. What's the picture on my door? I've been waiting for someone to ask that. It's a snippet from
Valiant.
Correct. From let's see, March the 27th, 2005.
Oh wow.
Wow, yeah, it's been on my door ever since. It's a relic. Valiant was one of my favourite films. It was my favourite film at the time. When it came back out, I think I watched it about 5 times on the road.
I love it.
It was up there with Chicken Run. I had an obsession with the film Chicken Run when I was about 3 or 4. I called it Kickin' Run.
Any of that kind of, it's not really cartoon, but any of that cartoon kind, like Wallace and Gromit.
Oh yeah.
My dad still watches Wallace and Gromit.
Oh, me too. They always show a Wallace and Gromit film at Christmas times.
Go ahead, lad. Let's go, lad.
Cracking cheese, Gromit. I'm just cracking without cheese. Ross Lockhart, how does it feel to be obsessed more about Rangers than your own club? Really?
I hate the awards.
Yeah, absolutely. I reckon Celtic will perform better with fans in the stadium because fans will be on the players' backs if they underperform. What do you think? Well, I think Celtic play better with fans than Rangers play without fans.
I think you know that old firm that they played at Parkhead.
Mm-hmm.
I think if there had been fans there, that would have been a more even game, rather than Rangers just being out of sight.
Oh yeah,
because obviously the fans' momentum.
Celtic didn't look up for it from the get-go.
No,
they were scared of that game.
Yeah, but the fans would have. I think the fans' momentum would have definitely carried Celtic through that game. But obviously, no fans to do so.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Free chance here for Rangers. Oh, it's offside.
What minute are you in?
I am in the 7th minute and 54 seconds.
Fuck me, you're like well behind.
Am I?
Like 8:20. Like Laidlaw's just had a goal kick.
Right, you're probably best to probably just give the updates in.
Oh, my bad.
I honestly don't understand how it can be so far behind.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, I'm assuming we're watching it on the same Sky Go account.
Logics.
Yeah, Logics.
Yeah.
Your flux capacitor's obviously not working.
Aye, good one.
Liam Hamlin, yeah, definitely that's what I think with fans. It gives players a mental boost no matter the current form. I definitely agree with that, Liam. Celtic fans, of course, would be on the players' backs, but, you know, of course, they would be trying to support their team. Of course, that is a difficult situation that Celtic find themselves in. But
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I want to Shag Kamalruth. I appreciate the
goal.
Fraz. Yes, I appreciate that.
How far do I think Rangers will get in the Europa League? It depends on the draw. The draw will be made on the 14th of December for the next round. But I think Rangers can get to the round of 16, if not, maybe the quarter-final.
That's the thing as well. Like, you probably look at it and you go, Rangers could do well. But remember, you've got to bear in mind that the third-place teams from the Champions League also dropped down, so you've still got some really good teams.
One of them could be Inter Milan or Real Madrid. So
there's a lot of football still to be played before.
Yeah. I don't think it's physically possible to give a prediction for how far you'll go in a cup.
Not until the draw's made.
Correct.
And then not until not until the specific night, because like anything can happen. Like you might be like, Rangers, they're great in form, they could beat anybody. And then like what happens if they do get this like draw after Christmas and then they like they're not like how their winter break goes. I don't know. I'm just saying like anything can happen.
There's no winter break this year, so yeah.
The winter break's shite.
I mean, it is absolutely awful.
Stopping football. Like what kind of Satanist came up with that idea?
It's literally the worst way to start a year. Like a 2-week break.
Pretty much. That's why I kind of like playing in the Championship.
Aye, because at least you've got some action. If the draw's kind, Rangers could easily get to the quarterfinal. Yeah, that's the thing.
If the draw's kind.
I mean, if my man had booked.
That's a good question for the comments as well on the topic of the Europa League. Who's winning it?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be one of the North London teams.
Yeah.
Arsenal or Tottenham, to be honest. And I think if Tottenham win it, Ken, that'll be I think Mourinho will be back. Back to his best, winning trophies. Albeit Mickey Mouse ones. We've had some comments already. Cam Cycling, Spurs, Liam Hamilton, Spurs, Jeremy Frimpong, Real Madrid. Real Madrid, Tottenham final, Real Madrid or Inter Milan, Spurs, Real Madrid.
But I genuinely think the Europa League is a bit more interesting than the Champions League.
Especially the early stages, the qualifying,
yeah.
I mean, teams get a draw and that's the thing. Champions League, you'll go to a big city, I guarantee a largest city in the country or a capital city. Whereas in the Europa League, you might just end up in the arse end of Azerbaijan or Kosovo. Or
I think that's the romance of it. I mean, that's why I love it so much, and that's why I was wanting so much to go see Motherwell play in Israel or Northern Ireland this season. And it was just the fact that we were part of it. And, of course, we couldn't go. But it's just stuff like that that just makes me want to travel and to go and see football in different countries and see the different cultures, because it's not just... Because when people look at different leagues, they say, oh, look at the La Liga, all you've got is Real Madrid or Barcelona winning with Atletico, the odd challenge, or say the Premier League, Liverpool being dominant over the last couple of seasons. But then the Europa Conference League opens up next season, and you won't just see like being in the arse end of places, you'll be in the arse end of places, which is even better.
I mean, that's it as well. I mean, you've got to look at it from the perspective of like teams coming to Motherwell. I mean, like it's not Motherwell's not Glasgow. Motherwell's just a small town when you think about it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's something for like travelling fans. I mean, if they were to come back to Motherwell for European football in itself. Yeah. Even Kilmarnock. I mean, I bet they only drew that Welsh team. I presume like a lot of Welsh people know where Kilmarnock is. But imagine if they drew like they got that Partizan Belgrade draw. Like Serbians are not going to know where Kelly is.
That would have been superb as well. Gordon Sawyer's booked up for Belgrade and everything.
What a fan. Robbie B, where were you on Friday night, pal?
Aye, we did a stream especially for you, Robbie B, and you didn't show up. Good win for Dundee for us because he's beating Queens on the 26th. Queens are doomed. Is that why they're called the Doomhammers?
No, we watched the game on Friday as per your request, but you shat it. I felt Inverness were so dominant in that game. Like obviously Dundee play I think we play Inverness next. My dad was saying, and I'm actually quite worried about that game because of what happened on Friday night.
Yeah. Only two of us at the moment. All these streams paying for the wee bears Christmas present. Pretty much. The Europa Conference League. What day do you think it'll be? It'll be on a Thursday as well, I think.
Yeah. So even more past the next week.
Hey! God, we're gonna have to take out a mortgage on this shit.
Just wonder what provider's going to be getting the Euro Conference.
Because everyone will be competing for Champions League and Europa League.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Conference League. I honestly couldn't tell you what provider maybe. It'll probably go on Eurosport or something like that.
Fucking Eurosport.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of the game so far?
It's been quite an even game. I mean, not too many chances. I've just seen the possession start there. Ross County 22, Rangers 78. I don't think that's accurate. I think Ross County have had a lot more possession than that, to be fair. I wouldn't say it's a 50-50, but I wouldn't say it's a 20-72. It's been a quite entertaining opening 16-odd minutes.
Ross Lockhart, that would have been great. Remember, miss the days of European football being on ITV. Also, when we played Nancy in France, both of our games were on BBC Sport or BBC One.
That was usually the norm when it was Scottish teams were in Europe. It was always on BBC One, regardless of who it was. I mean, I remember watching Hearts versus AEK Athens versus Sparta Prague. Aberdeen versus Bayern Munich, Aberdeen versus Copenhagen, Aberdeen versus Panathinaikos, Aberdeen versus blah blah blah.
Ross Lockhart says, Gogsy, describe your honest thoughts on Hamilton. Fraz, I don't want to change the subject from European football. I'm enjoying the chat. And honestly, I couldn't care less about Hamilton.
3 words regarding Dundee United. Dirty Arab bastards.
The Conference League will probably be Premier Sports sounds more plausible than Sky at this current moment in time.
I'd back that, Sheriff.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I did John Mitchell. It was a good day off. Just chilled and played Football Manager.
That's That's what you do when you're working.
Can we imagine Bayern Munich reserves?
Oh. Robbie B says Queens played North Island in Europe after the Scottish Cup final in 2008 against Rangers. Some achievement. Well, it was customary back then if the winner of the Scottish Cup had already qualified for Europe, the runner-up would qualify. But I wish that still happened, because otherwise Moore would have been in Europe a couple of seasons ago after getting to the final against Celtic.
I mean, that's what happened to us in 2003. Rangers had already won the treble, and we fell into the UEFA Cup and played Shakoda of Albania, beat them over 2 legs, and then we played Perugia and got beat. Devastated.
Mm-hmm.
Ross Lockhart, would you recommend an electrician apprenticeship? Fraz, it's a good career. It's what my dad does.
If you want to turn into the guy that scored a hat-trick against Celtic in Europe.
Yes. Sparky.
Yeah. Afternoon, lads. That's already been said. Daniel Leslie says, let's go County.
That better not be a spoiler, Daniel.
I hope it's not. They've turned off notifications for this.
Ross Lockhart, no, I do not. I am not a apprentice electrician. I actually work in the Secret Service.
In the police department.
Please. Yep, Gretna got to Europe as well. They got scudded by
Derry City
at 5 o'clock. But that was the beauty of, if the winners of the Scottish Cup had already won, the runners-up got the spot. So Gretna, Queen of the South, Falkirk as well. Falkirk got beat by Vaduz, which when you look back is quite embarrassing, considering that Vaduz is shite.
Vaduz play in the Swiss League.
I know, but they entered into like a Liechtenstein Cup, and then the winner of that gets it, and it's always
the Liechtenstein only has one European spot because they don't have a recognised UEFA league.
Yeah. Fraz works at something called playing FM every day. Yes, I do. I could imagine Fraz working in Greg's. Greg's would be my dream job, testing sausage rolls and the, what do they call, the steak bakes.
Yeah.
So I'll take that as a compliment, Ross.
Hello, Aidan. How's your day going? It's going fine. Just watching football as usual.
No as embarrassing as getting beat off progress. Remember that feels like ages ago, but it was only like, 2-3 seasons ago.
Fraser would happily take a food tester job. I think you're right.
Absolutely love it. I'll check this one. Mark that down. Get the sausage rolls. Yeah, it's a quote from Still Game Raw, baby. You're on fire today, son.
Yeah.
You're on fire. What's everybody else in the comments thinking of this game 22 minutes in? Being quite an open game. I think County are actually up for it.
Certainly look at.
Because as I seen a comment earlier, Rangers probably need to score by now. Do you think the very small number of fans being in, is a contributing factor?
I don't know. What do you think of Aberdeen's performance last couple of games? Well, we only watched the St Mirren Aberdeen game last week, and we've not really watched much of Aberdeen since. You probably want to ask Kobe that.
Direct all your Aberdeen related questions to at Kobe Hendo.
Because I don't feel qualified to comment on Aberdeen's performance. Because we've watched a lot of Rangers and Celtic on the stream this season. I've obviously watched a lot of Motherwell Fraz's Dundee, so anything other than that.
What a save there, son.
Passing the ball with a lot of confidence, yeah.
Okay.
Good catch.
What a save, Golden Banks. That's fullback, by the way. The Rangers have got at number 3.
Robbie B says, we'd like to see Motherwell or anybody but Celtic win the Scottish Cup this season. So boring, Celtic winning it every time for the last few years.
Well, tell your team to start a charge then. Also, Robbie B, is Alan Johnston going through a hair transplant at the moment? Do you know?
Yeah. Also, I wouldn't be too disappointed if Motherwell don't get to the final this season because I'm hopefully going to see Catfish in the Bottleman in May, and I don't know what weekend that is in comparison to the Scottish Cup.
Oh.
So, and it's in Swansea. So,
Swansea?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Liberty Stadium.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going with Mark and Alex and that. So should be a fun trip.
Swansea. Oh, good save that. The boy there having a good shot at goal there. Al McGregor having to save it close range.
Of course, I'm like ages behind you, so I'm just at the over the top through ball.
What a save!
Oh, good save. That is a good save. Anthony Green says, "Look, Gogsy, I'm sorry, is Banner? What?
I think autocorrect fucked him though.
Yeah. I don't even know what he's referring to in terms of the banter. That's the first comment he's had. Wonder what Div is thinking. Well, tweet Div.
Tweet Div.
Tweet Div.
Cannot speak on Div's part.
Absolutely.
Nah, honestly, fair play to County. They're actually making a real good game of it. They've got a free kick here.
Ooh, dangerous. Oh, of course, Brother Beaton's the ref.
Brother Beaton from the Orange Lodge. Oh, Al McGregor pulls it away. Rangers look to be on the attack there, but it was cut out. Oh, Ryan Kent get to fucking hell, mate.
Oh.
I wonder what David De Gea's thinking at half if he can get us to half time. Maybe not.
Is that 1-0 then?
Yep. Bro. Not today.
Not today. 1-0 Rangers.
James Tavernier assist Kamal Roof with the goal. Try and describe it as I can.
Oh yeah, see it there. It's a good through ball to Tav, and Tavernier just it's like a triple tap square on FIFA, and Kamal Roof just taps it in.
A very good goal that. Close range. I think that's like Tavernier's like 12th assist of the season.
Something like that, mate. It's absolutely freakish.
Kamal Roof, 8 goals in his last 12 appearances. It's mad to think that, to be fair. I mean, like, you know, everybody was like panicking, oh, Morelos might go, Morelos might go. And he start bringing out a striker. And they bring in Kamal Ruth, who nobody had heard of.
Really? He was banging them in at Leeds. Fucking
Leeds, but in the Championship, this is a Scottish Premiership, something.
I mean, I've watched I watched Kemar Roof play for Leeds against Nottingham Forest in a game I went to, and he scored a hand of God goal. He basically punched the ball into the Nottingham Forest goal, and it was given as a goal.
Awesome. Scoring against Ross County isn't for everyone, eh? Woohoo!
Liam Jaffrey says, "Because we get 2 Champions League places, does that mean first place goes straight gets straight into the group?"
Oh.
No, not quite. I think the first place gets third qualifying round or playoffs, and the second gets second qualifying round, I think, because of Scotland's coefficient.
Celtic have not done a lot of good things to help the coefficient this year.
Correct. Stevie's not on for the Celtic stream. He's taking a day off as well. He's taking the weekend off. But Stevie will be back for the World Cup qualifying draw that we are covering here. We'll be live from 4:30 tomorrow, covering the draw, and it starts at 5. We'll be doing a lot of build-up for this, so I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Indeed. Mate, say sorry for that comment. It's a joke, but how things, mate? I think things are good. In my opinion, Scotland deserves more European spots than the French League. Aye, but when you've got teams like PSG in the French League, billionaires compared to Celtic and Rangers.
Pretty much.
And you're not going to have players the stature of Neymar playing for a team in Scotland. Ross Lockhart says, "What should I have for breakfast?" Need suggestions. Well, I had a croissant, so.
Are you hungover? No. Have cereal. If you're hungover, yes.
Have a good breakfast.
Exactly.
Stevie on a sober weekend. When has that ever happened? I think it's fallen. Yeah. No, the league winners aren't going into the groups straight away. They've got to negotiate playoffs at least.
Have a fry up then, Ross Lockhart. Or throw it all in a blender and drink it.
Colin Ritchie says, "To be fair, County don't deserve that. They're playing good football here, switched off and punished. That's the difference between the teams." Yeah.
No, you're right. I think if County got this in at even 1-0, I think they'd take a lot of hope from it.
Yeah.
Going forwards.
But that's the thing. That's what teams do. They have to sort of sit in against Celtic and Rangers and hit them on the counter. Liechtenstein do not have a proper league. There's not an awful lot of space. They have a cup competition which determines who gets into the Europa League.
And 10 times out of 10, it is usually Vaduz.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a challenge on Full Manager.
County are missing their best player in Stephen Kelly today. I wasn't Stephen Kelly on loan from Rangers.
Yeah, so he won't be able to play against his parent club
unless they allowed him in the contract.
9 times out of 10, I do not allow players that are going out on loan to play against me because he usually comes back to bite me on the arse.
Yeah, we've got coupons on today. I've got Rangers halftime, full time. Hold on, let me just sign in because I can't access it on my phone because I'm watching the game on my phone. I've got so Rangers half-time, full-time, a goal in both halves in the Hartberg versus Rapid Vienna game. Over 1.5 goals, over 8.5 corners, and over 25 booking points in the Sheffield United Leicester game. Goal in both halves of Celtic v St Johnstone, Bodo Glimt half-time, full-time, and Mulder half-time, full-time. There you go.
I'm sorry to hear that, Ross. I can see why you're hungover now. I'd be drinking myself senseless if I lost that money.
Well, Ajax didn't win.
I don't know.
Hold on.
AJ.
West Brom and Crystal Palace.
Ajax got beat by FC 20.
Oh, I'd be bailing at that. Ajax have been so reliable this season as well.
They usually are. That's probably why Ross chose them.
Aye.
CV.
No. It's one of
William
them.
Hamlin saying they must have done a lot of people. Willow Wookie, I prefer the league champions only qualified, no one else, a true competition of champions. That's the thing, it doesn't make sense because obviously like the Champions League before it, in its current form, was the European Cup, which was only champions. Now it's called the Champions League and now everybody's in it. So surely it should have been called the Champions League before.
The fact that Motherwell have even been in the Champions League, that just says it all.
We got to the Champions League semi-final.
Aye. He's did.
Back in the day. Oh, Ross Lockhart, you're asking a mouthful there, son. I can be a real fat bastard when it comes to McDonald's. St Johnstone are 66-1 to win in both halves today. I think it'll be 2-0 Celtic. Robbie beat his scene.
66-1.
Just like Barcelona losing 2-1 against Cadiz with 83% possession. Oof.
I take it that happened recently.
Yes, there is a McDonald's just down the road. Loss. But Gogsy does not have the luxury of a McDonald's in Cooper.
There are no fast food restaurants in my local area. I think the closest McDonald's is either Dundee or Glenrothes.
Oh, aye. Cadiz beat Barcelona just yesterday.
Goodness. Barcelona are shite this season. So Real.
Very much so.
At the very beginning of the Champions League, it was only Champions of League since, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cheers, Ryan.
Yeah.
Knowledge. John Moffat, I'm hungover after drinking Smirnoff and listening to Elvis. Don't think Elvis contributes to hangovers.
No. Although he had a lot of them.
Yeah. The king of rock and roll. Get that in the box. I always see this dragon soup advertising floating about.
Oh, I know.
And I try to cut alcohol out of it. Like, but this is no helping anybody. Barcelona are now 11 points behind Atletico, both on a 10 games played. Oft. Mad. Madness. It's a madness.
Sam was listening to Elvis last night.
Very good, Sam.
Yes, the Motherwell Panathinaikos was a Champions League qualifier in 2012. I was at the home game, but I wasn't allowed to go to the away game.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. Which was the story of my life for a lot of the big Motherwell games that I missed up until the last 5 years or so. Who is Motherwell's youngest European goalscorer? I'd like to guess that is Paul Slane. Because he scored against Flamertai.
Was that when the world took over?
What do you mean?
Is that when he played one game and then Celtic bottom?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, he was bought for 400,000.
Ross Lockhart, I know it is embarrassing, correct? It is Bobsling. James Mann, Kamal Roof's goal, it was just basically Tav doing what Tav does best, you know. A low cross into the box, a very low pass into the box, and Kamal Roof was there at the near post, tapping.
Slaney, he stays next to me. Well, if Slaney fancies getting on past the mic, then give him a wee message. Do I feel calmer from yesterday? Yeah. I mean, I took a bit of time to sit in the darkness, had a bit of self-reflection on Motherwell's performance. And I came to the conclusion that we are absolutely gash.
Gash.
Robbie, we missed the game, the Queen's game against Aberdeen 4-3 Cup semi. Didn't like football then, too young. It's probably the best Cup semi ever. Yeah, I would say so. Celtic won the European Cup in a different era. That's when there were far less teams in it. Rangers Cup Winners' Cup victory in 1972 was arguably just as impressive.
See, I've got so many things that I need to say regarding Celtic winning the European Cup. Right, Celtic were the first British team to win the European Cup. It was a very difficult competition back then because obviously it was the champions that were in it. So it wasn't just anybody. So it was arguably a more difficult competition back then than it is now. And what Celtic done, where all the squad were from near enough in the Parkhead area, was something on its own. The Lisbon Lions. Whether you're a Rangers fan, I'm a Dundee fan, I still think it's an impressive feat what they done. The only Scottish team to win the European Cup, or now Champions League.
I love how both sides of the Old Firm are trying to convince us which team's better.
I mean,
as if we actually care about the Old Firm.
I mean, I chose my team 17 years ago, so your sales pitches won't work on me. But I'm just saying that Celtic winning the European Cup is impressive. I mean, Rangers winning the Cup Winners' Cup in '72 was also impressive. Aberdeen done it as well in '83. So there you go.
Levi Johnson says, "What up, guys? Guten Tag."
Well, hey, Guten Tag, Levi. Or Levi.
I think Levi knows what we're referencing to.
If you know, you know.
Back in 1967, most Celtic fans were much more pleasant people, to be fair. No Green Brigade back then.
You could argue that Rangers fans were more pleasant back then as well. There was no Union Bears.
What's your favourite Christmas song? Oh, God. I think Wham! Last Christmas is probably mine.
Driving Home for Christmas by Chris Rea.
That's also one of my favourites as well.
That's a personal favourite of mine, Kirsten.
Tornado 16, there was a time where St Johnstone were 1-0 up against Real Madrid. Well, there was a time where Motherwell actually beat Real Madrid, so...
There was a time when we beat AC Milan.
Back in the day, mate. Back in the day.
Robbie B, my God. That is a brilliant question. Did you rate Matt Lockwood at Dundee, Fraz? What position did he play again? Was it not right or left back? He was the left back. Gary Irvine was the right back. And yes, 110% did I rate Matt Lockwood. A set-piece specialist. A fantastic player and an absolute gentleman. So, yeah, there is your answer. He was also our assistant manager during the Defiant season.
Love that. Aberdeen, the only Scottish club to win. Yep, went up.
Factoid.
Please shut up. Well, Kirsten, if you want to come on and voice your opinion, then feel free to do so. The link is in the chat.
Kirsten, stop asking us fucking questions on Christmas.
We've got our own Christmas stream coming up on the 21st.
You can ask all the Christmas related questions.
All about Christmas then, and where we get absolutely pissed. I'll probably make up my own mixer, Schlur and vodka or something like that.
Just turned over to this. This looks like a non-league game. So and awful to watch. Christopher Peach is saying.
Okay, Chris. Thanks for your input.
Roy, I can remember him playing at Palmy. Him and Big Brad Douglas. Peter McDonald was no bad at Dundee. Peter McDonald was class. I liked him. Just very unfortunate. Age wasn't on his side when he was at Dundee because he probably could have done more.
Liam Hamilton says, unless you were alive in 1967, then how would you know? I don't think there is people in their 60s or older watching Cogsy stream. Well, you'd be surprised. I've got the demographics on my own channel, so I know how many people from
exactly
watches the videos. I can confirm there's about 5% over 50 people watch.
Do you know why? By this is a fact about Rangers' European exploits. Do you know why John Gregg has a beard? You know, like grew a beard.
Why?
Right. It goes against what Rangers kind of stood for back in that time. You know, every player has to be neat and tidy and clean shaven and all that. But in one of the earlier qualifying rounds, John Gregg fell, split his chin, and got stitches on his chin. So they said, when he was shaving, you need to watch. So he was afraid that, when he was shaving under his chin, he'd probably remove the stitches.
Oh.
So that's why he just grew a beard. So the photo with John Gregg lifting the Cup Winners' Cup in '72, iconic.
Fair game.
Oh, hey. Oh, there you go. You've got a Willow Wookie, Icy and Graham Souris and Frank McClintock play in '76 at Loftus Road.
Fair game. Fair game.
Right, lads, stop calling each other Tories.
We are anti-politics.
Just fuck up. 1-0 here at what do they call it now? Global Energy Stadium. Stephen Gerrard looks to be raging at John Beaton there. Kamal Roof's 28th minute goal separates the sides. Oh, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Football at home with Screwfix.
That'll be full time. Sorry, half time even.
Fucking wish.
Get ahead of myself there.
Oh, thank you for your support, Sam Pearson. Parson. Fuck's sake. Pearson.
Cheers. I will be going live from 2:45, covering Celtic against Johnson, and tomorrow we'll be live from 4:30, covering the World Cup qualifying. We'll be talking about who we'd fancy from the groups and what to expect, etc.
Yes, good question, Russell Clark. If Motherwell are playing Dundee, do you avoid each other after the match or drink together?
We drink together.
Yes. Oh, swarry.
We usually go for a night out after it.
Yes. Well, no night out in Motherwell.
Not in Motherwell, but a night out in Dundee.
It's more an elaborate session in the pub if we're at Motherwell. But if we're in Dundee, usually We usually go out on the razzmatazz.
The razzmatazz. I always love going to Dundee away. Now they're out of the league.
Shite, pal.
Is it? Just
Oh well.
on the cup.
No, I was going to say we hope you get relegated because we're not going to get promoted.
Well, this maybe we could be in with this year getting relegated.
Possibly.
How old are we? It's a personal question. I'm 21.
What's 10 plus 9? I am 23 years young, Liam.
Mm-hmm. Close first half. Not a lot between the two sides, but one moment of quality and County got punished.
I think it was your comment earlier, Colin, you saying that County was sleeping when it happened, and you're probably right. I mean, it was just a concentration lapse, which is a shame because County were playing well, and I'm sure Stuart Kettlewell would have took a lot of positives from it. You can still take a lot of positives, just that 1-0, like.
Yeah.
So.
How did you use me? We'd be here for 3 years if we were chatting about how we met. Basically,
in the shortest but briefest form, my local team is Alloa Athletic. Gogsy messaged, we knew of each other, and Gogsy messaged me saying that he was going to see Livingston versus Alloa, and obviously because Alloa's my local team, he said, do you want to come? I was like, fuck it, why not? We met at the train station, and then we went to the game, and pretty much I've been pals and talking ever since, and that was in the 2016-17 season.
Aye.
So, there you go. Facts.
I've been asked what the average viewing age is of my subscribers. Well, most of my videos between 18 and 24. So, same age as me, basically.
Which I say is what you want. Like, you want people, not that you don't want older people to watch your videos, but if you're creating content that that people your age will watch, and it's all good.
So good. As long as they get the patter that we come out with, that's the main thing.
Because if you don't get the patter, you'll get left behind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the Guten Tag patter that I'm sure is going over many people's heads.
People always say why are you saying Guten Tag? James, man, that is one personal question too many.
Yes, I know you're a good subscriber and all that, James, but yes, personal question. Fucking hell, what is Richard Foster wearing?
Oh, is he on the panel?
How is Amy McDonald married to him, by the way?
Because she was doing a charity case.
She probably met him when he was at Rangers. False. She used to be engaged to one of my former Dundee heroes. Stevie Lovell. Ross Ockott, I prefer not to turn around. There he is, big boy date.
Look at his hair. I mean, Richard Foster's hair.
Fucking mutant.
Right, Ryan Dunbar says Richard Foster looks like your average high school geography teacher.
Chris Boyd is a pundit. I must say, he's grown on me.
Yeah, I would say so.
I've got in a few years, Chris Boyd I think would be a good pundit.
Yeah.
He's in his I'd say he's in his infancy at the moment. But I think he'll be a good pundit.
Hello, Emma. How's it going?
Oh, Emma. That was funny. That was actually quite funny. Ryan, he does look like a fud, though. No, thank you, Ross.
All things Leeds. You all right, boys?
I went hear Richard Foster speak. I forgot what he actually sounds like.
I mean, I'm just sitting watching them speak. I don't actually. I might actually put my earphone in and just listen to what they have to say. Nothing can beat the Boydie smile, says James Man. I think I can go one better and go for the CJ smile. I know you Rangers fans will be all over that.
Can't take anything away from Boydie. Fantastic player. And he's great. If he kept the weight down, he'd probably be even better. Why does Alfredo Morelos always persist on just a wee kick out?
Because he's... I don't know.
All Things Leeds TV, do either of you doing an FM YouTube channel? I've considered doing FM videos, to be fair. But maybe.
No, I was not at the away leg when we beat Rangers. I was at school at the time. I had school the next day. My mum was like, no, we're not going.
Not today.
Even though it was a $5.
What do you mean try All Things Leeds TV? I'll be there. Fantastic player on his day, and Richard Foster is one of the worst. And what do you not like about CJ? James Man 9. Fuck's sake.
Oh, here we go.
I'll tell CJ one day.
I'll not have anyone say anything bad about CJ. CJ's a good friend of mine, so I would not have that.
Here we go. Ashley and Stuart. Good to see you again. Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Or boyfriend and boyfriend.
Pretty much. I was a tap in, Ashley, so it was alright. He's a good player, Stuart. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Robbie B, love the SPFL show. Ryan getting slagged most streams. Hopefully it comes back. Gogs it. I don't see it coming back. Anything. I mean, I would love to sit and get a studio when things restore some normality, but Stuart Wilson says Ashley's the boyfriend and I'm the bird, bro.
I've got a moment of time to spare. Stevie has uploaded his latest interview with Tam Cowan on his YouTube channel.
I can't wait to watch that.
A different view. Football is his channel.
No, I've never met Neil Doncaster.
What?
That was a strange question, but Matthew has not got the sack. He left on his own record.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A shame bag. Yeah, it's possible that we get copyrighted for that video I sent of the budgie singing that song.
I don't know, but I don't want to try it.
That made me sad because that's the tune that we used to sing about Glenn Kamara. Frazqwandro loved Little Glenn.
I wonder how an Englishman from Devon got into a position like that.
I wonder. That's a good question actually. How did Neil Doncaster get a job up here? I'm not saying that English people can't get jobs in Scotland. I'm just saying like how a man from England did they have any even involvement in football down south?
I think he might have. I have no idea.
Neil Doncaster, the dossier.
Dossier of Neil Doncaster. Assumed office 3rd July 2013. He was a chief executive at Norwich, yeah. And
Norwich.
then he was a football director for the Football League, and then he was elected to the FA board as one of 2 representatives of the Football League.
He just looks like a fanny. See, because there's this like difference between the SPFL and the SFA, it just fucking infuriates me.
Oh yeah, definitely. Game. I don't know. It's halftime. Who said the game was done? Do you reckon? Yes, I reckon we can progress out of our group. I reckon we'll finish second.
I think if we win the games at Hampden. But it's quite good that we're playing England the second game rather than the last game, so that regardless of what happens in the first game, there's still a lot to play for.
Yeah, still got something to play for. Muzza with 3M videos says, "Hello, it's the 17-year-old that steals his sister's season ticket."
Fair enough. Each to their own and all that.
That's a reference to yesterday. We made a joke about that. Maruf is just a pure finisher. The guy can do it all, and movement is ridiculous. Let me and Ashley know when the night out is, Fraser.
Sound.
How are you? Well, fine.
There's the Dingwall landscape looking smashing. Are no bad this year. No bad. They're quite shite. Actually, there's no sugarcoating it. They are shite. Ross County have actually been surprisingly good with the ball. They are getting forward. They're doing. If this game was at Ibrox, it probably would have been a different story. They'd probably be pegging themselves. But the fact that it's at home for them, they're probably seen this as an opportunity.
100%.
100%. Ugh, it could be worse though. Positive vibes and all that. Yep. Could be worse, Fraser. You could be an Arab. Fucking wish that on anybody. Is this Ashley and Stuart being nice to me? What the fuck's happening?
Because I'm working on the night out.
Yeah, if you want to come on the night out, aye, fine. You don't have to be nice to me. You just have to be sound.
Buy us a drink.
Aye, buy us a drink. That's how you get in the night out with us. Buy us a drink.
Dunfermline look good this season, overachieving considering their budget.
I would agree with that. They did have they had a tough game yesterday at Kirkcaldy though. 2-0 down against their nearest and dearest Raith Rovers, but they pulled it back 2-2. So fair play.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the Rangers fans emerging from the tunnel. One of the Rangers players has just had the camera. What a fanny. What a fanny. Yeah, cool. Still we play very well, with our goals. Yeah. Crowds Ross County, play very well.
Conor Goldson hitting the camera. Brilliant.
What a fanny. Raith Rovers have looked good this season. They're doing really good.
Yeah. I think they're punching above their weight as well in that league.
I mean, Raith were always that team that were like a far stone man shaft? An elevator club. Or a yo-yo team, as we call it. Between the Championship and League One. But I think they want to stay in the Championship for a while. Oh, Conor Goldson. Speaking of German things, by the way, where's Joseph?
Oh, yes.
Could the real Joseph Coyle please stand up? Please stand up.
Will we qualify for the World Cup?
Yes. Ask us after Monday.
Yeah. Ask us tomorrow, because that is when we will find out who Scotland will be playing.
Woohoo. I don't think Fraser has shown any sign of being a Celtic sympathiser. I don't sympathise with Celtic because I'm not a Celtic fan. Also, nice Stevie G impression. Yeah, thank you very much, Colin Sample. Appreciate that. Very nice compliment you got there. Of course. Celtic. Yeah, of course, we wanted to win today. Put the back foot on Celtic. Papa John's advertising Holden. Probably even hired that Papa John's in Dingwall.
Now they're still stuck to a Wimpy.
Woohoo. It's probably like the only place in Scotland that's got a Wimpy.
Yep. We are streaming from 4:30 tomorrow.
Way.
The draw is at 5. So,
what channel is it on?
Sky Sports News. Oh, hello there.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Happy pie.
Cheers. Beefy bake.
Beefy bake. A tasty bake. Tasty beefy. Beefy bake.
Hopefully Scotland qualify for the 2024 Euros in Germany. Oh, mate, that'd be so good.
I would honestly love to go to Germany, watch Scotland.
But you better start racking up your points then.
I'll just be there in general.
What tier are we in? I'm in tier 3.
I'm in tier 2, championship. No, I'm in tier 2 as well.
I was about to say. We're doing FM21 at some point later in the week. I think Thursday. No, wait, Thursday we've got Europa League. Friday might be.
Ik verstil nur Bahnhof. Good one, Marcus.
And no mistake. You're absolutely spot on.
Way. Get your G's good. Logic says he's just woke up. Don't know if you are into F1, but F1 2020 is insane. I watch some of it, but I don't care for the video games, James. Last line.
Every rating for. Oh, yeah, of course. We'll be covering that instead. I think it's the following week that we're starting with FM content. Because there will be days that there are not any Scottish games to cover.
Oh, what a save Ross Laidlaw. What a save. Glenn Kamara and one of the Ross County players there having a fight. Fight.
Yeah.
You gotta fight for your rights.
To party.
Unlike you, Liam. It will get better.
There's a question for the chat. Do we have to fight for the right to party, or party for the right to fight?
The latter. The latter. All day. All day, every day.
I just like to party in general.
It's literally my favourite sports channel. The unknown will never mind, it doesn't matter. Where in Germany are you from again? I remember you saying you're German, but where in Germany are you from?
Yeah, there's a question.
And what team do you support? Because I do take a good, keen interest in the Bundesliga. I was watching Bayern versus Leipzig yesterday, and what a game that was, I tell you. 3-3.
Oh. Some game.
Well, you get well soon, Liam, and well,
Do you see Leeds fans getting back by the end of the season?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Leeds does not really concern me.
I am not talking about the Motherwell game anymore. Everything I said about the Motherwell game is on the Motherwell Hibs stream.
Case closed.
Case closed. I am not wanting to revisit yesterday's game.
Case closed. You gotta fight for your right.
Because otherwise I'll get PTSD.
That's just that. PTSD.
But it's the...
You gotta fight.
Yeah, we had a great first half, but that was it. A perfectly good goal disallowed.
Wait. Hopefully Dumfries goes into tier 1 and the fans can get in for Queen's versus Dundee on the 26th of December. Bet you'd like that, eh, Robbie B?
Yeah. Ross Lockhart, I am not going to start doing pre and post match vids. It's not worth my time. As a YouTuber now, I'm wanting to start doing more work, and I look at it from a business perspective. When I was doing pre and post match videos before, they were doing really terribly, like get 300 views at most, and I'm not going to do anything if I think it's going to get shite views. And then I look at the previous content I made, didn't do too well either, which is annoying. But what can you do? The streams are that popular that most of them get over 1,000 views, but I'm not going to go out my way for something that's not going to get as much as that. I don't even know what I'm planning to do on Christmas yet. YouTube's not my full-time job yet. Well, pretty much is. I do work for my dad on the side, but everything I do on YouTube comes first, and I'm wanting to make it a proper full-time living.
Way.
Davis with a cheeky wee Rabona pass. I missed that. Or is that coming up?
What a save.
I reckon Aberdeen will be in Europe next season, but I don't know about Motherwell yet.
Motherwell. Here we go. We're on our way. Oh. St. Johnston. What is that, St. John?
Yeah, we're decent at certain times of the season, but it's annoying because we're shite.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Come on, we said before, don't. Sorry. It's part of the procedure. Do not spoil the score, otherwise you'll be sin binned for 5 minutes. When will people ever learn?
Another tapping from Rangers there. James Tavernier getting the goal. The sun was in the keeper's eyes. It's not fair. He didn't see it coming. Should be wearing a cap.
He could. But then again, that's his problem.
Yeah, fuck him.
Oh, is it Tavernier that scored?
Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like Tavernier took it from Ruth.
I think it should have just hit off Tavernier.
Whoop, tennis it.
Your schedule says TBC on Christmas. Is anything planned? Not yet. I'm in the process of working some stuff out, but I have no idea what I'm gonna bring out yet.
Oh well, that's Rangers won that game. Let's just play Football Manager now, lads.
I'm tempted.
Can amuse yourselves in the comments. Hearts and Dundee to get promoted. Hamilton and St Mirren to get relegated. I don't think Dundee will get promoted this season. I appreciate the optimism there, Golden Temple, but I don't see it, mate.
I'm sorry, mate, but I think you'll be lucky to make the playoffs.
Nah, we won't. We won't even, like... We'll be like fifth. Fifth or something.
Dunfermline v St Mirren. My player of the season so far, I think it's got to be Tavernier.
He's a great player.
As much as I dislike Rangers, I've got to say Tavernier's had a fantastic season. That's him got 10 goals in the league this season.
Filthy. Filthy, yeah. We're on our way. Golden Temple. Liam Jaffrey, Lewis Ferguson, best player. Well, what happened to him yesterday then? Riddle me that. Getting sent off.
The playoffs worked, right? By fourth playing third, the winner of that plays against second, and the winner of that plays against 11th. It's all designed for the 11th team to pretty much stay up.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if most of the players' goals have been penalties. Penalties are one of the biggest mental situations in football, and to overcome the goalkeeper, I mean, yeah, you should be able to score a penalty from 12 yards, but just dropped my phone. But at the same time, I think Tavernier's a great player, so that's my thoughts.
Hello, Lee.
Hello, Lee. Call me Giggly. Yeah, I know the second goal wasn't a penalty. I watched it.
Shitbags.
But people need to realise penalties still require skill and nerves to score. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Try your eyes.
I would rather Rangers got Real Madrid or Spurs than say the semi-final, because then we've got a chance of a Scottish team actually doing bits and going further in the competition. If you keep Rangers away from the bigger teams, then even better chance of them doing well.
Precisely.
Robbie B says, do you know who Jenseric Kusunga plays for now?
Should I? I did see his name like recently.
Oh, right. I didn't even realise I put penalty in. I'm so used to putting Tav penalty.
Robbie B, he doesn't play for a team anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, that's my bad. Sorry, guys.
Hey!
And now I'm being told by about 50 people. Oh, brilliant.
You silly boy.
I'm a silly boy. You silly sausage.
You silly cunts. Here we go. We're gonna be.
I think Gogsy is probably the most famous person to come from Cooper. Well, I don't know about that. Rab Noakes was quite famous at his time.
Who's that?
Exactly.
Who?
Right, okay, we'll do this then. Famous people from Cooper.
Are you on the Wikipedia list?
Yeah, I was on the Wikipedia list, funnily enough. Someone put me there. I was like, what? Notable people, there we go. I'm not there anymore anyway.
I think the most notable person from my neck of the woods is Alan Hansen.
That's probably right. Rab Noakes, singer-songwriter, is from Cooper. He's probably the most famous. We also had like a few. We also had Chris Vasaro, who played for the Scotland rugby team.
Oh, God.
Caroline Baird, MBE, Paralympic athlete, is from Cooper.
Interesting.
As for that, we've got people.
No, you would not take Kusunga at Palmerston, Robbie. Don't be fucking stupid.
What are we doing after this? We are covering Celtic v St Johnstone from 2:45.
Don't be so stupid.
Ross Lockhart said Gordon Bonnett's MBE Shagger. Whoa.
Oh, hey.
Might start counting how many times Fraz, Ron, just as useful.
Well, if you want to donate a pair of earphones, James, you can.
Oh my god. I hate these questions.
Wouldn't support anybody else.
Yeah, so.
Do I like to see Dundee United do well in the SPL? No, I do not. No, I do not.
You'd rather see them get relegated so you played them again.
That's pretty much it. Like, you know, they don't like to see us do well, we don't like to see them do well.
No, Aberdeen do not have any local rivals. Unless you consider an hour and a half being local.
They're just a team of roasters. Well, that's a stupid sub. They're just a team of roasters. I think there's an actual rivalry between Dundee United and Dundee. There isn't between Hamilton and Motherwell. What kind of comment is that? I think there is. Let me just check.
Technically, Cove Rangers, but Cove Rangers haven't been in the league that long, so I think Aberdeen actually probably respect Cove. The fact who they are.
Stuart Milne, the ex-Aberdeen chairman, helped Cove with their stadium.
There you go.
Gave them a wee dig out. So, there you go.
Scott Arfield's coming on
Oh boy.
for Joe Aribo.
Joseph Aribo. Joseph Aribo. Joseph Aribo. Aribo. Just googled it from where I stay. It's Billy Connolly.
Oh.
Billy Connolly.
Yes, Inverness have Ross County as local rivals.
You got it.
They call their derby the El Kessico because of the Keswick Bridge.
Wait.
Who do you think Celtic should get as the next one?
So I'm not really that qualified to answer that question.
I can't be asked for that. Sorry, I'm fed up with the conversation. Talk to someone who's a Celtic fan. I just do not know. Quality Polis. Oh, he should have scored that.
Oh boy.
That Conor Randall's missed a great chance there. That's a great ball into the box. Beats everyone. And Conor Randall should be scoring. Dan Petrescu, I do not think would leave. I think he's the Romania manager.
Wow. What a comment.
He's currently. He's not got a job, but he was a CFR Cluj manager.
CFR Cluj.
But I don't see it. Oh, he just left Cluj. I think managers usually need a bit of downtime after a job before they take on another job.
I agree. Pedro Garcia. The Pedro years.
Something he's seen on Twitter. Never believe what you see on Twitter until it's official.
The playground of the fucking idiot.
Yeah. Hecky for Celtic. I don't think Heckingbottom would waste his time with Celtic either. Eddie Howe, I think he's happy with what he's doing right now.
Fuck all.
Correct. I mean, I'd rather sit and do fuck all than manage.
Man, he got a massive payout from Bournemouth, so.
Aye, so he'll be living on that for a good few years.
I wouldn't say massive, but I got a good payout, so. He got a decent enough one.
G98 says, any man who argues in a bush with fans has my back.
Lest we forget.
John Barnes. I don't think Celtic beat Motherwell when John Barnes was manager.
Glorious.
Super.
Dundee really missed Scott Allen. Well, he's been away for how long now, Ross?
2 or 3 seasons.
So.
And he was only on loan, wasn't
he? Yeah. So, I mean, not really. I mean, a good player on his day, you know, shite when he started, but really good when he came off the bench.
Yeah.
It just didn't make any sense.
Sort of an impact player.
Something like that. Something like that.
Eddie Howe living on the bank's interest just now.
All right.
Who's Liam Brady?
Is that ex-Celtic player?
Aye, that's the first thing that came up. He was manager of Celtic in 1991 to 93.
There you go, eh? It's your old dog.
Funnily enough, 1991 was also when Motherwell last won a Scottish Cup.
It's a sign, ladies and gentlemen.
I'd love that to happen.
It's a sign.
Do you rate Stenny Dieng Dens as he's doing all right at QPR now?
I did actually. He was just very unfortunate that he had shite defenders in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't really help his case. I feel like that's all we asked is, did I rate this player? Did I rate that? Jen said it Kunsurka. Wee Fraz, my man. Probably taller than you, Val. Fuck up. Does anyone know how Captain Grass is doing at QPR?
We know.
Who be thy man?
Cal Morris own goal.
I knew I'd done the right thing. Alex Ferguson. Alex Ferguson would definitely not go to Celtic. He's a governed man through and through. And he's probably content with what he's doing.
I feel sorry for him.
I just fell away after a promising first half performance.
Aye. Anyone know how Captain Grass is doing at QPR? No.
It's not somebody that I keep tabs on, Golden Temple.
Fraz, did your team play Leeds in a friendly?
When?
I'm pretty sure Motherwell played Leeds in a friendly.
Logic Scotland, that shit doesn't work by saying yous are up early today. You're up late today, mate. Reverse psychology does not work.
I left my bed at 11:30 and I was sitting in this chair at 11:45. So yes, it took me 15 minutes to get from my bed to my desk.
That's a good question, actually. Edinburgh's getting white. They're going to just spitball Hibs players, to be fair. Kevin Lisbeth's probably up there. Lewis Ferguson.
I want to say Declan Gallagher.
But Marciano. Good keeper, eh? I do like Marciano. It's probably, well, I used to think Joe Lewis was a good keeper. After last week's performance, I'm not too sure.
Ferguson, Nisbet, Gallagher for Edinburgh's green and white. There we go.
J93, 98, sorry. Nisbet, Ferguson, and probably Gallagher or Sod.
Sod has a couple of mistakes in him sometimes, but he played well yesterday up until he sort of conceded the second goal.
He's a bit shit. Shankland hasn't been doing that well, has he? No, he's been doing shite.
Shut up. Siegrist is not the best goalie.
Well, he just conceded too, did he not?
Yeah, he continued playing against Livingston.
Pretty sure he's going to concede COVID soon enough.
Alan Porteous. Interesting.
Porteous. Last pre-season game coming.
Nearly a goal for Ross County.
Val, I think you're genuinely obsessed with Dundee, and it's actually quite concerning coming from a Dundee United fan. I've never, ever had Dundee United fans that obsessed with Dundee.
This is a bad comment as well. Why Ross County try against us last week and then don't try them?
Oh yeah, that's what they're doing, Anthony.
Because they're relegation threatened and they're not actually caring about winning this game, are they?
That's what they're doing, Anthony. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, Golden Temple's got a point. Celtic beat them 5-0 at Dingwall. So I don't see what your problem is.
Who's solid?
But what I don't get is when Celtic and Rangers fans assume that teams don't try against the other.
It's just pathetic.
It's a bit.
It's just a bit pathetic, lads.
Right, John.
Get your head out your arse. Get your head out of your arse.
Golden Temple says, remember when Chris Sutton accused Dunfermline of lying down to Rangers when they won the title in goal difference? Wasn't that... Didn't Rangers beat Dunfermline like 7-1 or something?
I'm not too sure, mate.
But the thing is, Dunfermline scored. If they didn't try, they wouldn't have scored. They just sat and taken about a 10 or 15-0 drubbing.
I'm not too sure where that comment's going.
Aye, Golden Temple says it was 6-1. I know it was something of that margin. Something similar to that. And Celtic won 4-0 in the game. Aye, so whoever Celtic was playing was lying down to them as well.
There you go, eh? It's your nephew, Margaret.
More conspiracy theories. Golden Temple said it was more than that. Folk were saying the film manager paid the ref for them to lose. Holidays were promised, all the usual conspiracy theories. Aye, it was Kilmarnock Celtic were playing.
What a conspiracy.
Random Barca. See, to be fair, Dunfermline actually done all right that day off the ball.
Just off the ball.
What sort of comment is that?
That was a horrible season for Celtic. Rangers won the treble and Celtic lost the UEFA Cup to Mourinho's Porto. Remember that?
See, Celtic lied down to Porto.
Wahey!
See, I could go on forever. Celtic laid down to Sparta Prague twice. Celtic laid down to AC Milan. Oh, see how you like it.
The moon landing's never happened. COVID vaccines are fake and Dunfermline later to Rangers 2003. All
Brilliant.
They're all fake news. They're all fake. What I mean by that is, like, they pressed us, made us to make decisions.
You can say that about Hamilton Accies as well.
Hamilton Academicals.
That was a good save there by
Shagger. Shagger. Last pre-season game coming up. Here we go. Charlie Mate is starting a political movement. Guten Tag, Charlie Mate.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Oh, hey.
Change the record, man. You still hurting after his
Why is this picture of just gravy on tatties, man? What the fuck?
I don't even know. I don't know.
What's a fucking weirdo?
Oh, Jermaine Hilton's coming on for Ross County.
Oh, hey.
I wondered what he was doing with himself these days. Instead of warming the bench at Motherwell.
What a shagger. You know.
Liam is at the sitting there thinking to themselves party.
We do not care for this very much, you know. Ineligible, already involved in another match on the same day. I do not care for this.
Why don't Celtic get a Charlie Nicholas or a Rod Stewart as manager, perhaps?
Do it, do it, do it, do it. Shite bag of the day. I'd pay to see that, to be fair. Rod Stewart, dry your eyes. The only good thing that Rod Stewart has done in the last 5 years is that cup draw.
Oh, that was class.
Number 11.
He was pissed out of his mind, and he does all these. Oh, it's the way he just swooped down to get the ball.
Now. You see his Alan stuff just trying to remain as composed as possible, but it's not happening at all. Now. J-Maxi Cheese, good question. Fraz just got the new FM. Who should I go? First of all, I would recommend, if you're new to the game entirely, manage your own team. Manage your own team, get used to it, because obviously you know your own team. But I don't even know. I mean, I've been here, there, and every fucking well. I can't really imagine Bayern Munich reserves. So.
Someone just said, I'd love Robinson to get the Celtic job. Aye, good one.
I see your bite, and I refuse to latch onto your rod.
Yes. Any coupons on? Aye, currently it's in at the moment from what I've taken. Rangers half-time full-time. Of course, they're 3-0 up here. A goal in both halves between PSV Hartberg and Rapid Vienna. And it's currently 1-0 Rapid Vienna after 2 minutes.
No.
2 goals, 9 corners, and basically 3 bookings in the Sheffield United Leicester game. Celtic versus St Johnstone, a goal in both halves. Bodo Glimt half-time full-time, and Molde half-time full-time in Norway.
Mandarin for the Shire asking the questions.
Mm-hmm. Rod Stewart's dad was the Hibs supporter. He only supports Celtic because he's a glory hunter.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Apparently, Rod Stewart is a Tory, so the Green Brigade probably hate them. They do hate him. They do hate him. They think he's a cunt. No.
Mm-hmm. No.
Here we go. Where on our way?
Mm-hmm.
How long's left to go in this Clash of the Titans?
5 minutes to go, mate. And then we'll have a wee break, and then we'll be back for Celtic against St Johnstone at 2:45.
Here we go.
We're on our way.
Shall I see who's on the second stream?
Yeah. I put in the chat. I think Logic's coming on. Logic's coming on, and then I think it's probably just going to be us three.
Guten Tag, Charlie Meat.
Guten Tag.
Aye, Guten Tag.
We've been on for 2 hours. We've got a viewer of 49.
Wahey!
So if you want to comment, I am one of the 49. Please do so.
I won't get a pint from Gogsy. Wahey!
Guten Tag, Charlie mate.
Guten Tag, Charlie Meat. How are you, mate? Yes, Logic. Love that from you. Gogsy B99 is now playing Full Magic.
Yeah.
Guten Tag.
You know the game's dead.
Technically, I'm doing people a favour here by managing the Bayern Munich reserves. I'm telling you all these good I could potentially be telling you all these good wonder kids.
Please do.
Well, I tell you, the boy who has scored the most goals for me, he scored 6 goals in 7 games for me in pre-season so far. And he's 17 years old, Jamal Musiala. He scored for the actual Bayern yesterday after coming on.
Oh.
For Javier Martinez.
Nice. John Mitchell says, I've got money on Ross County to lie down to Rangers. Winner, chicken dinner. Up you TikToks.
Okay, John. Nice to see you in the comments, son.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
I'll not comment this time. I'm owed too many. I'm one of the 49.
I am one of the 49. Ryan Dunbar, you coming on the night out? Are you joining us, Ryan? For a wee swally?
Well, my question is he going to let you out of his house, Fraz?
Oh, I don't know, Charlie, mate. You know, it's a tough one to call, mate. There's also a good forward that's just scored for me, Joshua Zirkzee, who is Dutch, and yeah, the actual Bayern have a lot of high hopes for him. He's a good player, him, Charlie, mate.
Oh, Ryan's up for it.
Yes, Rizo. You're on the Facebook, Ryan, and or Snapchat, they'll keep you updated with the deets, boy.
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 We won't be drinking in Govan, just to give you a heads up there, Ryan. But we will be in the Glasgow area. So you can bring your pals.
Bring your pals, eh?
Bring your old pals and your old doll, meet them, eh?
Oh my.
Where are we? I'm trying to think who else is a good player. That Dantas is a good player. The goalkeeper, Hoffman, he's like the current third choice keeper for the first team. And on Full Manager, his play style is likened to Manuel Neuer.
Oh. It's a free kick here for Rangers.
I am on both. Add me on Snapchat, Ryan. I'll give you the deets near the time. I better put my Snapchat back, actually.
Anthony Green says, who do you want to win? I do not care.
Up on both, eh?
I want them both to lose.
Here's my chat. My Snapchat, Charlie, mate.
Oh, that's 4-0 to Celtic. Sorry, 4-0 to Rangers. It's just because I read All Things Leeds TV saying prediction for Celtic.
Fuck's sake.
Defoe has scored to make it 4-0 Rangers.
Was that a good goal, Charlie, mate?
Number 11, I think it's Cedric Itten, won the ball, and it's poor defending. Ross County defender should have just taken the throw in, and I think it's Itten that wins the ball and squares it to Defoe. who turns his man and through the legs of Jakubowski and through the legs of Duhan. 4-0. Comprehensive victory in the end. Liam Hamilton says it's going to be 4-1 Celtic. Stevie G will move on at end of season club. That's only a few years old. Is definitely not big enough for the Liverpool legend. Okay. Val Stewart says, yes, I've got an English team. It's Aston Villa.
Oh, really? I support Brighton and Hove Albion. You can tell Charlie, mate. There's quite a few. There's a couple of Scottish players in the Bayern Munich development squad. Yeah.
All right.
I will inform you of their stats once I finish this game.
Apparently, it's 5-1 to Crystal Palace.
Where's Crystal Palace one?
I think it's West Brom.
For fuck's sake. West Brom, man.
Aye, 5-1.
What minute?
91st.
Alright.
Ben Teke scored twice.
Ben Teke. Coolham Pugh saying 10 men West Brom.
Aye.
Thanks for that, Charlie, mate. John Mitchell's English team is Wolves. There you go. Ross Alcott has provided the names there. Barry Hepburn and Liam Mawson. Liam Mawson was on the books at Celtic.
I remember when Vigors signed for Motherwell and he said he was going to rip up. Well, to be fair, he scored a couple of good goals.
Ian Vigors. Feels like he's been around for fucking ages. That's quite an impressive step there, Charlie, mate. This will be Rangers' 8th consecutive domestic clean sheet. Shagger and John McLaughlin doing bits.
I remember I went to Palace pre-season for a club legend, Julian Speroni, Dundee FC Hall of Famer. All for a top 6.
Oh, you're obsessed, Val. You're obsessed, Val. It actually wasn't a pre-season, it was a end of season, so fuck up now. Get your facts right, hen.
Wibba. And that's full time. Ross County 0, Rangers 4. Roof, Tavernier, Morris on goal, and Defoe were the goal scorers for Rangers as Rangers march on for another victory. It's just not going to end, is it? Nope. Absolutely not. But yeah, anyway, guys, I think we're just going to call it there. We've got about half an hour break and then we'll be back on for the Celtic versus St Johnstone game. So feel free to come back on then. We'll be live from 2:45. And yeah, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this live stream. Thank you very much to Frazqwandro for coming on as well. And thank you very much to you guys as well for coming on. And we'll see you very soon.
Drive safe.
Yeah, drive safe.